Hello, I am John Thomas Bianingyun. My course is Base IT Computer Technology, Section Earnest. So, one of the few things that uh, mostly common problems in computers are faulty RAMs, and I will just discuss it. So, like this, I have a computer right here. If you open your computer, you can find these pieces, like you can find these parts. This one. This one is the power supply. Power supply. This is a CPU fan, and the underneath of this is the CPU itself. This is the RAM. I don't think I can make you see better this one. And this is battery. So if you have this error that I will show on the screen, you can try these methods. First is get the RAM by doing this. I don't know if you can see this, but there is like a latch here. There's a latch here that holds the RAM. You can press this, and the other one on the top. Then get the RAM safely. This RAM is faulty because I just showed you on the screen that it has that error. So what you can do is take an eraser. Wait, let me show you. Now I got an eraser right here. This eraser. You can just brush the eraser. I brush the RAM with the eraser. The golden tips is the one what you will brush. These gold tips. You can just brush it off gently because you don't want to damage your RAM. So you can brush it off so that you will get the the dirty parts that prevents your RAM to work properly. So brush it off just like that. This. And on the other side. Then try to clean your RAM with your hand. And then now you can try your RAM again. So let's see if it works. Oh shit. Let me show you how to put the RAM back. So the ones that are open earlier is this, right? The second slot. Yeah. Now it's open. You can just see the like the broken. It looks like broken, but it's not. But the cut part here. Align it with the nut cut part in the RAM slot. Just align it properly. Please use both of your two hands if you're doing this. But now I'm holding the camera, so I cannot. Like that hold. I don't know if you can see it, but it's in place. But you have to push it a little bit so that it will lock. Push both sides so it's equal. Yeah, yours may have a click, but this PC is an old PC, so it didn't click. But yours should click like that. It will sound like that. Let's see if this works. you might have this problem that I will show on the screen. This problem is caused by your date and time not sync. You can just try to sync it first. Maybe it'll work again. But if it's gonna be the problem every now and again, you can just do this. What I'll show you. So this is your PC, right? Again, this is the power supply. This is the CPU fan. Underneath is the CPU. This is the RAM, and this is the battery. The battery holds your the information about what your date and time is. This one is very important. So what will you do if your date and time is out of sync? You can get this I don't know, see this battery, right? There's like a latch here that you can press, and it will make the battery you can make the battery open. You can get the battery just like that. If you press this, it's like holding the battery down. Then get the battery. Just like that. Oh, that was hard, but I got it. This is the battery, right? Maybe you can just put it back in or try into another different computer. Maybe I'll work there. But if this is faulty, you can just replace it with another one. You can buy this thing in computer parts for very inexpensive. This is so cheap. You can just buy another one of these. And then I'll show you how to put it back again. So this is just a demonstration how to get it and put it back again. See, this is the battery holder, right? This is the battery holder. You can just push it back again gently, no matter the orientation, right? Just push it until it all goes down, and now it's down gently safe. Now if you try your PC again with the new battery, it should work so that it's not faulty. Not your box. And that's how you replace your battery. That's how you replace your battery on a faulty battery computer. Hello guys. This is how you replace your thermal paste. So this is one of the common problems on a computer. Your CPU is running hot. So and it makes the computer lag. Okay. So what you should do is replace the thermal paste on the CPU. What you need is a Phillips screwdriver, a brush, you need a thermal paste like this. This is thermal paste. Okay. First, just put it aside. What you should do is open up this CPU fan. There's 4 screws holding it in place. Unscrew it. unscrewed one. You should unscrew it on the X pattern. You shouldn't unscrew it like this. You shouldn't do that. What you should do is, if you unscrew this, you should unscrew on the opposite side, like this. This to this. Then unscrew it. Then this. Oh, this is kind of hard. Oh my god. Now that you got the 4 screws, you can now get the CPU fan like this. But first, okay, I forgot to tell you this, but you need to unplug the CPU fan. This right here. Alright, all this right. This is the CPU fan. And this is the CPU fan. This is its cable. And just unplug it gently. Now it's unplugged. You can now get the CPU fan. Second is, you want to open the heatsink. This is an AMD CPU, an old AMD CPU. So you can just open this. Now it's unlocked. You get this? Unlock the remote. Okay. This doesn't have. What you need to do now is clean this. It may have some dust, so you need to clean this too. Let's clean. Next, this doesn't have any thermal paste, so clean it before, so that there will be no dust when you put the thermal paste. Now it's clean, You can now put your thermal paste. Okay, now, this is the thermal paste. Put a very little amount of thermal paste on your CPU. Like this. I'll show it to you after. Okay, I think that's enough. I'll show you. So, as you can see, this is very little amount of thermal paste, and you shouldn't do anything. The heatsink will just do it by itself. Will flat it by itself. Just put the heatsink gently again. Gently. And put the lock again. Now it's locked. It's all in place, right? And now put the fan. Put the fan back again. So you should plug the CPU fan. Like this. There's a indicator that what position you should put it on. So put it back. Unplug the CPU fan. Okay, yes. You can see it there. And it's plugged up. And let's screw the CPU fan again. Screwdriver. Don't fully screw it in because it'll be at unbalanced. Screw it in the X position, what I told you earlier. Like opposite. Screw it again. And again. Now the 4 screws are in place. You can now force the screw in. Now it's locked. Here. It's locked. Here. Fully locked. And the last one. It's fully locked. Now that's how you replace your thermal paste on your CPU.